Hello everyone. So a little bit of a different setup today. I am in my studio painting this time. And today I am here in my studio with a very special guest, a turtle that I pulled over on the side of the road to pick up after he was hit by a car, a reckless driver. So he's actually here with me now. And this is a topic that I'll be getting into today, even though it was the subject of my first video. That being said, why you should slow down. Let's go back to that first video really quick and I'll give you a perfect example. Like, leave it to me to be the girl that would have a little turtle hanging out with her in her art studio. You guys can't really see, but, and I don't want to really mess with him too much, but a little bit of a crazy video today, guys, sorry. So, there he is. So again, let me go put him back really quick, hold on. Oh, he's moving. He hasn't moved. We wrapped his wounds. One of my vendor ladies who sells her art in here, she also works with animals and stuff. This might be one of my most like real videos I've made so far, but you caught me in the act. This is how I am. But yeah, so the lady that sells, her name's Tiffany. She's a really cool lady. She works with like a sugar glider rescue. And give me 1 second. So she stopped by and brought this whole kit. Shout out Tiffany, dude. She brought this whole kit over with like a bunch of like stuff to like help me like set his wounds for the night. I'm taking him to a wildlife vet in the morning, but and tomorrow's my opening day for my art studio, and I'm literally spending it talking to you guys, which I'm not complaining, taking care of this turtle and painting, because what else would I do, you know? And I gotta be up at, it's like 11:30 at night. I have to be up at 6 o'clock to go take him to the wildlife vet. But Tiffany, she was really great. She stopped by and she helped me wrap his wounds. I think his front legs are paralyzed because he can't only move his back legs, but we sprayed him with some antibiotics. He is moving now, which makes me really happy. He wasn't looking too good earlier, but I digress. I am super grateful. I work with a lot of great people. I mean, they're not my employees technically, but like just the people I network with and everything. I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, and I would take him somewhere now, the turtle that is, but there's nowhere that's open. So if you're wondering why I haven't done anything else with him, I've already done the best that I can do. So I saw him, and again, going back to my first video, so I saw him in the road. I stopped to help him because I thought he was just crossing the street. But sadly he had already been hit, and I'm grateful I stopped for him, because if I didn't stop, there's no telling if anyone else would have, you know? You can't trust that. So sadly, and yeah, so here I am at my art studio. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know, so trying to do the right thing. And yeah, but speciesism, dude, it's a fucking disease, I swear. Like, so with speciesism, for those of you who don't know, it's like basically like humanity's unwillingness to go above and beyond for animals outside of their own species, aka other humans, simply because the other animals are not human, even though we are animals. Humans' indifference to the suffering of other species, in the sense that, yeah, just because they're not the human animal, which I think is quite telling of the whole, like, again, misanthropic thing, because, like, if you won't help the most vulnerable, then, which shouldn't we all expect, like, shouldn't we all, like, give the same mercy, don't you think, that, like, we would expect if we were in a situation where we were helpless and indefensible otherwise? Wouldn't you lend that same mercy to another creature if you saw it in that position? And wouldn't you want that to be done for you if you were ever in such a position yourself? And I think that's the whole principle, right? Like, we should predicate our entire ideology around that, lessen the suffering, and don't exclude others just because they're not human beings, because their lives matter too. And they do, and they don't teach you that, you know. And that's why I think that a lot of, especially even like I said in my last video, I think when kids don't have like that education about nature, they don't respect it. And then you have people that, you know, these kids grow up into adults, and it perpetuates and continues this cycle where we just have this indifference and this really, really like horrible, like apathetic outlook to nature itself. And again, people grow up and then they see a turtle and they hit it. And it was daylight, dude. I'm sure this person saw the turtle. I saw the turtle. They were a dickhead. I'm sorry for the language, but honestly, it's been a long day. I'm not even filtering myself at this point. I don't really care if I don't talk about anything interesting. It's insane. I've really been enjoying painting light lately. I've been trying to paint textures and light. There's people walking by my art studio right now, definitely probably looking at me, and I don't really give a shit. That's another thing. I've been trying to be more confident and less like self-conscious. So like I used to, for those of you who have like known me, which I don't know how many of the people that actually watch this or people that I know in real life, but for anyone who knows me in real life, I used to like never leave the house without makeup. And I think now, like, I've certainly grown out of that. Like, it's just a waste of time, like sitting in front of a mirror, like caring what other people think about me, and like basing my entire like false appearance around that for the day. No hate to people that wear makeup, I still do sometimes, but like I just can't, like, I can't sit in front of a mirror for an hour thinking about what my face is gonna look like once I finish painting it on, for the sake of what others think about me. If I ever do my makeup nowadays, it's always for myself. But yeah, so yeah, but I don't know. This is definitely going to be a shorter video. I'm almost out of commentary at this point, but yeah, I really hope that people do slow down. Pay more attention to their surroundings. That's really important. Yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna go soon. I'm gonna take care of this little turtle. It's my opening day tomorrow, and I'm gonna be spending the morning driving to Woodstock, Maryland, which is an hour away from me, to go help this turtle. And again, I'm not complaining. Jesus never complained, so I'm not comparing myself. I'm just saying, to be a living example, and I think to absolutely be the best you could possibly be. We'll never, ever, ever be perfect. We all fall short. We all fall short. But certainly I think that it's something to strive for, in essence, of, you know, what would the saints want me to do? But that's just second nature to me, honestly. Like, it's just second nature to me. Everything that I do, I think, has to feel right and morally aligned, or I'm not doing it. Simple as that. And when I say morally correct, I mean it in every sense. Like, I can't just keep driving. I threw my car out of alignment, pulling over into a ditch to save that turtle, and I don't regret it at all, and I'm not complaining. I'm extremely grateful and humble and for everything that has shaped me to the person that I am. And I thank God that he gave me a great heart. I will say that about myself. And yeah, so I'm going to get off of here. I can't believe I'm posting my thoughts on here on the panopticon that is the internet, but here we are. And I hope that you guys have a great night. I hope that this was a very real video for you guys, because this is me in my entirety, my actuality. So yeah, bless you all. Have a great night. I will see you. You will see me next time.